Before we begin our for tonight's town business, I'd like to read a brief statement in response to the board's actions last evening. First of all, I'd like to apologize to everyone who has been hurt by recent disclosures, specifically the Newsatz family, people of Greece, the Greece Police Department, and to those closest to me. I had no connection whatsoever to Monica Newsatz's death, nor had any useful information concerning her death. Notwithstanding, upon request, I voluntarily met with the District Attorney's Office and the Greece Police Department. This is a personal matter, and I am continuing to fulfill the duties I was elected to perform, and I intend to continue to serve as supervisor of the town of Greece. I have no plans to resign. Therefore, I will decline further comment on this issue until the town board concludes its review. Thank you. We have no proclamations, additions, or deletions to the agenda. We will now have the public forum portion of our meeting. We have a 6:30 p.m. Public hearing scheduled. This is an opportunity for residents of the town of Greece to address the Greece Town Board on issues and concerns relative to the town of Greece. There will be a 3-minute time limit. This is not a question and answer session, but an opportunity for you to express your views. Keeping in mind our civility policy, which maintains decorum for meetings of public boards. Anyone care to address the board this evening?
I'm Dave Garrison. I live in Greece on Wildwood Drive. I am the leader of the Greece Democratic. Now, yesterday this board okayed hiring of a special counsel. Since then, I've heard skeptics say it's a waste of money, it's a cover-up, it's a stall. Well, maybe so. But I, for one, am willing to give you folks the benefit of the doubt for 4 weeks. The voters of this town have had enough, and in 4 weeks, we expect you to produce. We've had enough. We've had enough of scandal. We've had enough of costly investigations. We've had enough of CYA. We've had enough of backroom secret deals. We've had enough of the supervisor's inappropriate conduct, which once again tarnishes our police department. 4 weeks from today, on April 12th, this report, which you ordered yesterday from your special counsel, will be in your hands. We, the voters, will be here in 4 weeks. The voters expect to see the report, and we expect to see the report in its entirety, and we expect the report to be a genuine investigation, not a whitewash, not window dressing, not a cover-up, not CYA. We've already seen that. That's not what we want this time. Town Board, this was your report, and we expect you to stand behind it, and we expect you to make it a genuine investigation of the situation. We expect your council to conduct a genuine investigation, and once you have this report, we expect you to take a stand. And I mean you, Councilman Kirk Morris. I mean you, Andrew Conlon. You, Bob Bilski. You, Shannon O'Keefe. It's time to stop standing behind the skirts of the supervisor. There is no more time for you to hide in the shadows. This board continually sits and rubber stamps whatever comes down the road. No more. We want you to take responsibility. We want you to take responsibility for the poor state of affairs we now have in this town. 4 weeks from today, you will have this report. 4 weeks from today, we the voters will be here. And 4 weeks from today, we expect you, each of you on town board, to take a stand and tell us, do you support the supervisor or do you not? We will be here in 4 weeks to hear your answer. Thank you.
Anyone else care to address the board?
I'll say that I stand in the group that says enough is enough. Enough black eyes for Greece. I've been embarrassed by my friends in other towns too much, and that needs to be handled, and I'll wait for the report when it comes out in a month. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Charlie Ennis. I'm a retired senior citizen. I live down on Rumson Road in the town of Greece. Been a resident of the town since 1995. All the remarks I'm making tonight are going to be made as a private citizen. I'm not representing any organization, any group, just my own personal thoughts and feelings. That being said, I would like to read a letter that was published in the Democratic Chronicle on March 9th, 2011, referencing our current supervisor, Mr. John Auberger. Another black eye for the town of Greece. The town of Greece has received another black eye in the form of a town supervisor who felt it was acceptable to have an affair with a married woman. John Auberger stated in a March 8th story that he thought it was an open marriage. The town of Greece does not need any more distractions at this point. This scandal is very similar to the scandals that removed Eric Massa, Chris Lee, Elliot Spitzer, our former governor, and the former governor of South Carolina, a gentleman by the name of Mark Sanford. The town of Greece is thankful that our police chief, Todd Baxter, felt it was necessary to follow all the leads in the horrific crime that brought these issues of immoral and unethical behavior to light. The police department used excellent tact in its handling of the case. The police felt it was not an issue that needed to be publicized, as it would do more harm than good to an already grieving family. It was an anonymous letter to a radio station that brought this issue to light, written by Michael Sullivan, a resident of the town of Greece. Now, I would like to add to that letter a little bit by saying, I think it's time, Mr. Supervisor, to perhaps move on. And it's become such a distraction. Right there in your face on the front page of the newspaper every day. Put the community above yourself for once, perhaps in your political career, and go off down the journey or road to life wherever it brings you, sir. That's what I would implore you to do, to make the right move, to resign from office, to leave, and let other people, other leadership, come forward to the community and lead it down a positive road for its citizens and for the community at large. I would implore, I would also beg you to do that. I believe that would be the correct and righteous course of action for you to follow, sir. And I would, like I say, beg you as a private citizen to follow that course of action and to go down that road and to leave us honorably and resign. Because there's a lot of positive work to be done here in the town of Greece, whether it's redistricting efforts, making our parks smoke-free, for example, expanding parks and aid to perhaps our public libraries, to our historical society, a tremendous amount of good work yet to be done, and yet we're saddled with this tremendous distraction. And I think a resignation would be appropriate for the circumstances. Thank you.
Keep in mind, please stay to the 3-minute time limit. We have our 6:30 p.m. public hearing scheduled. Go ahead.
Good evening. My name is Rita Garrettson. I live at 363 Wildwood Drive. It's most unfortunate that the work of the town of Greece has to suffer from this tremendous distraction that's due to the inappropriate behavior and the irresponsible.
My name is Joe Moscato. Jack, I'd just like to change the tone here a little bit. I'd just like to, I hadn't planned to talk tonight, but I was kind of moved by your opening statement. I'd like to go back in time a little bit and reminisce on how long you and I have been acquainted. I think it's been some 40 years. And it goes back to the days when Ray Dorado, yourself, and Jeff McCann used to meet at Fran's Diner up on Ridge Road. At that time, you were a Democratic legislator. Ray was on the town board as a Democrat, and Jeff McCann was Democratic leader. And we used to sit there and talk about what was wrong with the town. Well, what I'm here tonight to do, or to suggest, is that you be the Jack Auberger I used to know, okay? Because I know you're still the same man. And what I would ask you to do, I'm not going to stand here and ask for your resignation. That's your personal decision. You do what you think is best. What I am going to ask you to do is what you almost did in your opening statement. You just didn't go far enough. I would like to see you make a general public apology to all the residents of this town for some of the things that have caused this town some unnecessary negative publicity, going back to the police department scandal and up to and including this unfortunate situation we're faced with now. I've been a resident of this town for 50 years. It's my adopted home. I'm very proud. I was very proud to live this. I served this town for 25 years as a police officer. I would like to see you do the right thing, Jack, and issue that public apology, which is long overdue, and show some humility here and take some responsibility, Jack, because no matter what the situation is, we had a chain of command in the police department. The buck stops with you. You are ultimately responsible for the conduct of every employee as well as yourself. So please, make that more of a broad apology. Your attempt tonight was admirable, but it just didn't go far enough. Thank you.
My name is Eileen Thomas, and I'm here to state my opinion about Mr. Auberger. I think that what he does on his personal time is his business, and it is for each of you sitting up there and each of you in the audience. I have no problem with him remaining supervisor. I'm sure that there are many people in this room tonight who have either been involved with somebody they shouldn't have been with, or are at this time, or have a family member or a friend, and would you have wanted that person to lose their job? I doubt it. So what he does in his personal life is his business, and I support him, and I hope that he stays in his position. And I don't think you owe anybody an apology.
Hello, my name's Chuck Mel. I live at 43 Bright Island Lane in Greece. I met Mr. Auberger for the first time during the Merritt Ron trial as a juror. It was my first opinion after listening to him that I felt that I was ashamed to even live in the town of Greece, and ashamed that I ever even voted for him. I felt that he should have resigned then. I feel he should resign now and apologize to all residents of Greece. I've voiced that opinion many times. Please do so. Nothing else will be accepted. Thank you.